Welcome back to Phasmophobia. I think this is video number 17. So I'm doing something a little different with this video. I'm playing on the Quest 1 instead of the Quest 2. Mainly because I want to see how well it handles the blacks. I assume the dark areas will be purely black. Might make for a creepier, more enjoyable experience. I don't think you'll notice the resolution difference because the buffer that I'm rendering for the Quest 1 is actually larger than the one for the Quest 2. Because the Quest 1 only renders at 72 Hz, Quest 2 can render at 90 Hz, so I can render a larger buffer on Quest 1 and still have 25% of some bandwidth left over for processing power. So it's not that much bigger of a buffer. You probably won't notice any quality difference in the YouTube video. You might, but I don't know. Okay, so for this video, I'm going to do 3 missions in the other 16-room house. Let me just try everything out here and make sure this all works. Sprint. Everything's all good. What do I have? Crucifix, sanity, and thermometer. I'm going to maintain my sanity. No point in risking hunts if I don't need to. And I believe Edgefield was the next house that I could do. Professional, 16 rooms. In the other house, in the last video, apparently there was another door in the master bedroom that had 2 more rooms beyond it, another bathroom and a closet. I never had any reason to go that far, but I didn't even realize they were there. They were actually in the layout for the house map, but when I was wandering inside the house, I would have had to go in the room and turn right in order to see the other door. I just never had a reason to go that far, so I didn't. But I'm not going to do another mission there just to prove that that's there. It's just something I wanted to mention. All right, ready up and start. 3 missions in this room. Now these 3 missions should get me the money back all the way up to the point where I lost $680 twice by dying twice. But I don't have $680 of equipment added to this mission. I think in this mission I only have like $80 added, so I won't be losing much if I die. I'm going to want to buy at least some of that equipment back so I can get some of the other objectives. And I'll especially want sound sensors for when I do the school again. So we'll see how that goes.
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. And remember to check the whiteboard for help. There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
I can already tell the blacks on this remote control are a lot darker in the Quest 2, on the Quest 1. Home. Items. Overview. So the overview gives you the name, so I can look there for it next time. Okay, same deal. Fuse box to warm up the house. Figure out which room the ghost is in. Pile it all up. Watch out for demons, or mimics pretending to be a demon. Prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix. I might be able to pull that off this time. Detect the ghost president with a motion sensor. Can't do that. Escape from the hunt. Well, if I get hunted, I guess that's that. I can see the downstairs. The fuse box is there. Can't see the upstairs. That's a problem. I'd say that's a bug. I hope the developers fix that. Okay, here we go. How do you get downstairs again? Pretty easy. Just go up and around and down. Oh yeah, it's absolutely dark in here. I heard a knock upstairs. Where's the fuse box? There it is. Go around and open some doors. I already turned around and lost. Hey, cursed item. It might be downstairs because it touched the door. So maybe I'll just check down there first. These doors. It was 9 degrees out here for just a moment. Despite this being an OLED screen, I am seeing just a little bit of detail in pure blacks, so it's not perfectly black, it's really close though. Okay, instead of it being downstairs, it's actually right here. Okay, so if it hunts, I'm gonna have to run up the stairs. Where are you? What do you want? Shit. What do you want? How old are you? I'm going to assume spirit box is not a thing. And I better check my sanity. It hissed pretty loud. Oh yeah. Okay. So we might be looking at a ghost that saps sanity pretty hard. I'm not sure which one that would be, but let's see what this does for me. Okay. I think the Jinn does that. Could be mistaken. Jinn will travel at faster speed if the victim is far away. Territorial ghost that will attack and threaten. It also has been known to enable to travel at significant speed. I can't remember which ghost does that. But if I get sapped like that again, that will put me in danger of a hunt. Oh, I think I just saw freezing temps. Yep. Now, it could be a mimic imitating a ghost, sap sanity too. Now, the camera's in a thin hallway, so there might be a ghost orb that I'm missing. Oops. I think now's the time to go around for fingerprints as quickly as I can. I did see a cursed object near the front door, so I can take a picture of that. What's the name of the ghost? Ted Harris? I'm gonna start upstairs. Oh, did he knock something over? No fingerprints, but that might not mean anything. Where are you? What do you want? I heard a door close. Put the camera here. See if I can catch a ghost orb. Okay, so last time I looked for fingerprints, didn't find any. I assumed that there weren't any. And I just dropped this. Pretty sure spirit box is another thing. Could have moved. 81 sanity. Okay, this ghost is not being forthcoming. Jinn, shade, or demon? I don't think shade or demon saps your sanity. If it's going to be a Jinn, it has to be fingerprints in EMF level 5. But I'm not going to let myself be fooled by there not being any fingerprints this time. I think I missed a few doors upstairs. And if I take a picture of a door that moves, the photo will tell me whether or not it's fingerprints. And if it's not fingerprints, it'll be an interaction. Do I want to go in? 83% is still safe. However, if I get sapped really hard on my sanity, that could prompt a hunt. I'm going to go in and check the thermometer. Make sure it's still cold in that area. So looking around, I do see a little bit of LED detail on the Quest 1. Even though it's an OLED screen, the black should be perfectly black. And that's not the case here. I don't know if it has to do with OpenXR or what. How old are you? I'm just going to guess that it's a Jinn. Oh, got a ghost story. Okay. You know what? Worst case scenario. If it were ghost writing and whoops, wait a minute. Let me think. Fingerprints. If it answered the spirit box, it would be a mimic, but it didn't answer. So I don't think it's a mimic imitating a Jinn. So which one of these? Huntu, Onryo, Yuri, and Revenant. Let's narrow it down by what we don't have. We do not have ghost writing, do not have spirit box, and no dots happened. Which means it's a Huntu. I should go with my gut. Huntu would leave fingerprints. But I haven't seen any. I missed out on interactions there. I didn't take pictures of the door soon enough. So what's up with the Huntu? In one of the prior videos, I thought I said Huntai instead of Huntu. Huntu is a rare ghost that thrives on the coldest climates. Cold seems to make it more aggressive. Lower temperatures allow the Huntu to move at faster speeds. Huntus move slower in warmer areas. So that means if it were to hunt me and the house is still warm, it would chase me slowly. But I'm not interested in finding that out. Let's guess Huntu. And I might get $60 out of this. A Revenant?
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Okay, so the Revenant hissed at me and sapped my sanity. Maybe that was just a natural drop in sanity because of a ghost event. I was under the impression that only some ghosts hit your sanity hard like that. Okay, $45. It leaves me around $200 to gain back to be caught up after all my deaths. One ghost event. Would that have been the hiss that I heard? Hit all my stuff again. Let's try again. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed that the black areas are not truly black.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've also written some notes on the whiteboard if you need them. I've got nothing else to report, unfortunately.
When I look at this, it looks nice and black. When I look at that, it looks nice and black. When I'm in darkness where there's no light, I see some LED details showing through on the Quest 1 screen. Escape the host during a hunt, repel with a smudge, cleanse the area with smudge. Can't do any of that. Where is the fuse box? It's downstairs again. Rinse and repeat. Trying to remember what else I was supposed to carry. One of the other houses I entered, the rooms were immediately 25. Yeah, like right now, here, see, it's 13 and 14. I'm wondering if that means I don't even need to turn on the power. Okay, time to look around. Okay, so it's the immediate left. Up the staircase. And if I get hunted, I come downstairs and go downstairs. Where are you?
Unclear.
Okay. Spirit box. Still lots of possibilities. How's the sanity? I can afford one more trip in. Freezing temps. Twins mimic Unreal Mori. If it's another mimic, I am so tired of the mimic. Not seeing a ghost orb doesn't mean it isn't a mimic. So, 75. Did I just see something move? The door moved. Well, that's a good opportunity to go in and check for fingerprints, huh? Making quick trips of it to preserve my sanity. Just an interaction. I'm guessing there's no fingerprints. Moray. Whoops, wait a minute. It spoke to me. Could it be a Moray? If my sanity is dropping more than usual, that means the more I cursed me. I need ghostwriting in order to prove it's a morai. Okay, it is a morai. So I don't have to worry about any random hunts, and I think the hunt threshold for a morai is 50%. So at this point, I'm just going to go around as quickly as I can. I'm not going to be finding fingerprints. I'm going to try to look for cursed objects and the bone. I believe I have all the doors open. Shelley Cordero, if I want to get a picture of the ghost. Okay, let's go. Still need a cursed object. Turn off the power. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm going to check my sanity real quick. Maybe it didn't curse me, I don't know. Okay, I think I'm okay for one quick trip upstairs to take a look around. Ooh, that ghost moved to here. Just throw something. There's something here. Dang. Shit. I don't think I got a picture of it in time. Interaction, bone interaction. $70. I could risk going upstairs and looking for a cursed object, but I think I'm okay with this. So, pretty sure, based on all the evidence, I just barely saw some freezing temperature breath. So it is a Morai. Note that if a Morai hunts you when your sanity is at 0%, it is absolutely the fastest ghost in the game. The Morai curses you, and its whole goal is to drop your sanity as fast as possible so that it can attempt to hunt.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Oh, sweet. Okay, last one. My hands are shaking. I went for a walk today, which it's good to have more health, and it helps me deal with stress and whatnot. But for the last few days, I noticed this game really has made me feel uneasy. I could stand to exercise more, and that would help me deal with it better. But I'm not sure if playing the game is just affecting my nerves. Oh, excuse me. It might be better to take a break occasionally, I think. But if I can get my money back to where I was before, and then I would do 2 more videos, one each in each of the farmhouses with 3 professional each to build up even more money, and then I would buy up the equipment necessary to do the school on professional. And I'm expecting to absolutely be hunted there, even if I have 4 sanity vials. Because I just don't have the time to...
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. And remember to check the whiteboard for help. Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
What was I going to say? I don't have the time to find the ghost room in the high school before my sanity drops. I think that's what I was going to say. And sanity drops faster in professional. Although playing single player, it drops half as fast as when you play multiplayer, which I thought at first was a little odd. Okay, escape during a hunt, blow out a candle, EMF reader. Okay, so if the EMF goes off, I'll at least get an objective. Corey Dexter. Same deal. I hope that what he just said doesn't mean that it's likely that it's a demon. I hope it's just random commentary. Because all ghosts are violent. Okay, power's in the basement yet again. Dang it, I wish I wouldn't have been so slow with the camera when that ghost appeared. I haven't been turning on any lights either. Marionette keeps scaring me. Or the mannequin. Okay, the house is fairly cold, so I'm going to have to open doors. Wait. I'm suspecting this is already the ghost room. So we'll proceed with that as the assumption, and then if it hunts, I go all the way upstairs. Where are you? Shit. It's not hunting, is it? Oh, God. I didn't have any opportunity to leave. Where are you? I am so glad that it did not hunt. It closed the door on me. I didn't have anywhere to go. Could be the mimic. I hate the mimic. $89. No ghost storm. No dots. I'm suspecting no freezing temps either. Spirit or poltergeist? Interesting. I haven't noticed it throwing anything, so it might just be a spirit. Let's find out. Hello? Trying to click you. Spirit is EMF 5 and ghost writing. Poltergeist is ghost writing and fingerprints. EMF reader, good. Claustrophobic hallways. Kind of freaky. Whoops. Call it a glitch. Nothing. Corey Dexter. I didn't see any fingerprints. I'm going to go in quickly and improve my sanity. I'll try to get a picture of the ghost. I didn't see any cursed objects anywhere. Didn't find the bone either. Corey Dexter. Corey Dexter. Corey Dexter. Okay, no ghost writing, so what am I thinking? Maybe I should recheck that the room is cold. It might have moved. It's not either of them, if there's no ghost writing. Not seeing any dots. Okay, I'm gonna have to check the thermometer. I think I'm safe. I'm going to verify that there's no ghost orb. The room is still cold. It certainly does not look to me like there's a ghost orb, or that there's any dots. I'm pretty sure there's no freezing temps. There's no ghost writing. Well, if there's no ghost writing, there has to be ghost writing. I didn't see any fingerprints at all, but that's, as usual, it's not a guarantee. Didn't get any photos. This is going to be a really cheap mission. Now, if it's a crawler, it'll just go along the floor and I'll never see it. But it's certainly not a ghost orb. Unless there's another cold room where the twins gives off something. EMF 5 and freezing temps. I'm not even sure I'll make any money off from this. I didn't find a bone. I didn't find a cursed object. Still cold in here. All I got was spirit box and nothing else. So how possible is it that there's another cold room where the ghost office offers more evidence? This is a hard one. Look at all these possibilities. I'm going to assume there's no dots. Assume there's no ghost orb. Seems to me it would have written in the book by now. wonder if this is actually the secondary ghost room. And there's another room in the house where it's a lot colder. But if it's a mimic, it could do whatever it wants. But I would have found fingerprints. Why don't I guess the twins? And this might be a zero profit mission. Well, I'll get $30 for that. And I'll get another $30 for the ghost. But I certainly didn't find anything else. Do I have the sanity to go around? Because I could grab the thermometer and just go around. But if I find the other room, well, if I find the room and there's freezing temps, that would go along with my conclusion. Okay, so this is the point where content creators just go rushing in and they say, okay, let's go find out. And they open themselves up to risks. I'm really not at that point right now, so I'm sorry if this is really boring content for you if I don't go back in. I just want to end the mission and see if the twins are good. I do hope to get to a point where I'm willing to put myself more at risk, but at this point it could be anything, and if it's a mimic, it could imitate a demon, and it could hunt me and kill me. Even though my sanity is at 89. Oh, never mind, we just got dots. Well, that's good. So now what are we dealing with? A Wraith Phantom, a Diogen. Oh, I would love a Diogen. Diogen would be awesome. I said to myself that if I got a Diogen and I could get it to hunt, I would want to let it follow me, because when they always know exactly where you are. So if you hide in a dead end, they're going to get you and kill you. But when they get close to you, they move really, really slow. So as long as you're not in a dead end, you just slowly move away from them and you're safe. But if it's anything else, what do I need? Let's say not freezing temps. Let's say not ghost orb. Let's say not ghost writing. Well, I'll hope for ghost writing. I didn't see any fingerprints. I'll go in one more time and look for ghost writing. Good, at least I can get some photos. Thank you, Ghost. You're being very generous. Okay, so sadly, it's not a Diogen. I didn't find any fingerprints or EMF level 5, so it could be a Wraith or a Phantom. Which one am I willing to guess? As far as I know, both a Wraith and a Phantom hunt at 50% sanity. I have the time to look around one more time. Wait. Interaction, dirty water. Okay. I have the bandwidth to go around one more time and look for fingerprints. And if it's not fingerprints, I'm going to guess EMF level 5. It's in that bathroom. Okay. Oops. I'm going to guess no fingerprints in EMF level 5. Taking one last look as I took a picture of a door. Interaction. Dirty water. Okay, I'm going to say no fingerprints because if it touched this door twice when I took a picture of it. And if fingerprints were there, this would have shown up as fingerprints instead of interaction, even if they're on the other side of the door. So let's say no fingerprints. And let's guess Wraith. Alright. That's the best big brain guess I can come up with. But I'm going to be really disappointed if it turned out to be a Diogen. Let's make sure. This is still the ghost room. Already got that. Okay, goodbye, Wraith. Thank you for at least giving me an extra piece of evidence. Let's do it. And I got some nice photos to go along with it. Alright. And an objective. Ah. A yokai?
There's some jobs ready for you.
What did I get wrong? Trying to remember, what is a yokai's evidence? I got spirit box. I got dots. Huh. Unfortunately, I cannot check my evidence here, so I'll make a comment in the video about what I was supposed to find and look for. A yokai. Yokais are the ones where if you speak too loud, at 80 sanity, they could start a hunt. Is that right? I think so. So, I could have been in a bit of danger there. Ghost events. Time in ghost room. Wait, time in ghost room 35 seconds? Well, maybe I just ducked in and out of the garage really quick and just never really spent a lot of time in there. Could have been I was in the wrong... Well, I couldn't have been in the wrong room. I got dots. Unless the ghost just happened to roam into that room. Interesting. I just don't know. How much money we got? 1900. I'd say that's pretty good. I'd say... I think I'm caught up. I made money on all of these, so I should be good. So I believe I'm finally caught up after 2 deaths in losing $1,360. Now, I think normally if I have all of my equipment and I'm able to do all the objectives and get enough pictures, I can usually make $680 in 4 professional missions. But it's taken longer than that because I haven't been able to do the extra objectives like smudge sticks and walking through salt, etc. But when I buy the equipment, which will happen after I start doing the high school, maybe I'll be able to start making more money again. All right, well, that was interesting. I'm done with the Edgefield house. Next up will be one of the farmhouses. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you next time. Oh, by the way, I'll probably switch back to the Quest 2. Even though the darks in the Quest 1 are decent, I think I enjoy the resolution of the Quest 2 more because I can see the loss in resolution in the headset on the Quest 1. It's a good headset for PCVR, but Quest 2 is simply an improvement. Okay, thanks. See you next time.